Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Tether Talk, we will be discussing teacher reassigned after video shows her choking 11-year-old student while on field trip. Let's get into this. It is first, I have a video. Fair use poop tube. This is a teaching moment. If you don't know, now you know. There it goes. Fair use. Let's just get into it. I'll tell you what I think after. I will make some points. I'm going to try to let it play out. If I have to make some points, I have to stop it on you, but I'm going to try to let it play out. Take it away, Nicole.
New details tonight after a teacher is accused of attacking a student during a field trip. That educator is now out of class. 7's Nicole Ensalada is live in Hollywood with this tonight. Nicole.
She's out of class. Get it? He got the double entendre. Like out of the class at school, and she doesn't have no class. She's all out of it. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't resist. It was so corny.
Oh.
Well, Belkis, you may remember this. This happened all just right before Christmas when this all happened during a field trip. And now we have learned that the investigation is underway and that teacher has been removed from the classroom.
She was grabbing my throat. I couldn't talk. I wanted to get her off me.
And now this teacher from McNicol Middle School has been reassigned as the district continues its investigation. Just before Christmas break, 11-year-old Kendrick and his classmates visited the Museum of Discovery and Science in Fort Lauderdale on a field trip. Kendrick says at lunch he and another boy got into a fight over a bag of chips and were separated by another adult.
Yeah, we said sorry to each other, and then we hugged it out after.
But then he says this happened. The video shows a teacher pulling him onto a picnic bench and then jumping on top of him.
She choked me and she slapped me. She was cursing at me. It hurt a little bit because my throat felt spicy.
Kendrick thinks she might have believed he was walking back to the other boy, even though the initial fight was over.
I was at work. I received a phone call saying that Kendrick got into a fight.
Kendrick's mom says she took away his phone and prepared to scale back his Christmas, and then a friend sent her the video, and she couldn't believe what she was seeing and hearing.
No, you're a teacher and this is how you address your student. That's the language. Is that the vocabulary you use to speak to a kid? I'm not the mom that's gonna take side with my son. If you do something bad, you know you do something bad. So I'm highly disappointed because I feel like I was misled.
I had a teacher yell at me, not curse at me though. I don't think teachers should curse at kids, but I never had a teacher do that to me.
Now, Kendrick was given a 3-day suspension because of the fight he was involved in, so he's actually not back at school yet. And that investigation is ongoing. It is unclear exactly how long it will take for them to wrap it up. Reporting live in Hollywood tonight, Nicole Ensalada, 7 News.
I'm telling you, one, you see who it is. Mama's a tether. You got to know that. Francois, and she's married to Mr. Francois. I'm telling you that. And the boy, did you see the boy hands? Did you see his complexion? He looked like similar to my complexion, although I'm not mixed. Fams, he could not be, but I'm telling you, the way it's lining up. Francois, you hear how mama talking. Sounds like Lagos. She done met Zaddy. He brought her over here. They had C. Fam's a terrorizer. He runs into FBA teacher. FBA teacher been taking this all year. The other teacher's been being terrorized all year. FBA teacher says, I ain't gonna take this no more. Listen how she said what was clowning fam. Smacked him. Boom. Was giving fam chastisement. You could hear. She was tired of it. She was fed up with it. He ain't been getting no chastisement. He been going crazy for half the school year, doing whatever he want. I done had a teacher yell at me. Why are you getting yelled at all the time? Huh? Why are you getting yelled at all the time? And you walking around like a little bully tough guy. Because you got that half male privilege, but you really don't know. And you look down at you niggas, you akatas, because that's how you was taught that you're better and you deserve preferential treatment. Sources say that you've been tearing up. These are sources. It's saying he been having behavioral issues that ain't been getting addressed. While mama like, I would have told him I ain't the one to back up my kid. We know you not. We know that's not in y'all. We know you're cowards and you run for the hills as soon as any trouble peeks its ugly head, because that's why you ran from where you at and come over here. But then you got your nose down. The whole time you're a coward. Whole time you're a coward. If you listen to how the teacher was talking, if you look at you could peek through at the skin looked darker complected. Now the hair threw me off a little bit, but she could just have that dope lace front. This is Florida after all. That's what I'm telling you. FBA teacher was fed up. I'm not taking this no more. The only thing that gives me reservations was the hair and the reassignment and not a fire. Because if you look on Facebook at the comments, why she still got a job? Reassigned? What's that? And if this was a white teacher, that's why you know she's black. She's a damn good teacher. That's what it is. And she couldn't take it no more on this little boy acting a fool. And she wasn't gonna have it. We don't have that type of mess in our households. We don't do all of that. We just don't do it. That's it, that's all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Gonna leave 4 words with you that we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare, to get Black empowerment everywhere. We are on all of the platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook by the fake Keep It P podcasts that are out there. Little love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I gotta go high for show high. You already know how. Big brother, light bright, supremo, my T. Signing off. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna play this for y'all one more time.
New details tonight after a teacher's a student during a field trip. That educator is Salata is live in Hollywood with this tonight.
Just right before Christmas when this all happened. And now we have learned that teacher has been removed from the classroom.
See the hair? See the hair right there? Boom. That's what kind of threw me off. If you look down at her feet, you're gonna be able to see as it plays. Oop! Oh, you missed it. You gotta look. You could see when her leg come over, and then how she putting them moves on, fam. Look down here at her feet. See those feet? Now, another thing that she could be tethered, but I ain't hear it in her voice. Because as I'm looking, them heels is kind of ashy. But see, some of them younger FBAs might have not have learned all of the, I'm just saying, or she could have had could have been one of them days. And she was at the field trip. So I'm going to give her some grace. But I'm just saying I am pointing it all out. Oh, you see the foot come over? Boom. It was right there. You can see. Bam. Now them ankles is kind of bright right there.
She was grabbing my throat. I couldn't talk. I wanted to get her off me.
And now this teacher from McNicol Middle School.
Okay, right there though. I don't know, the Jesus sandals.
Has been reassigned as the district continues its investigation. Just before Christmas break, 11-year-old Kendrick and his classmates visited the Museum of Discovery and Science in Fort Lauderdale on a field trip. Kendrick says at lunch he ended up.
Hello, McFlizzle, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's why we break down the articles that we do, the way that we do here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, information, and situations, P. Man, y'all know this. I ain't even, come on, man. Y'all know it. I'm out of here. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I got to go high for show high. You already know.